All right. Sorry. Hey, we're here. But we are going to make this work, even though we're having internet issues. I am so sorry we're a little late. Yeah. Very strange. But we're here. We did it. Finally. We are allowed to be here this evening. Barely allowed. I don't know how, but we're going to do it. So, welcome to the show. The Drone Show. It continues. And it's not going anywhere. Just to let everybody know. The Drone Show continues into a new week. Into whatever. It's not going away. And they don't want to tell us. Fine by me. Fine. We know. We know what's going on. Nothing. I figured it out. It's nothing. It's like a psyop. I think it's a psyop. Here's the deal. Nobody got hurt. Unless you're at a drone show and they start falling out of the sky in Orlando. They ain't shooting at anything. They're not taking anything down. Oh my God. Never yawn. That's weird. If they ain't shooting, they ain't hurting, they ain't tormenting. Well, they're tormenting. All they're doing is flying around. Right? That's all they're doing. The drones aren't doing anything. They're just flying. And every now and then they'll stop and hoover, shine a light. Everybody goes, ooh. Right? Johnny, they're back. Let's shoot them down. Oh, we're not supposed to. Well, we're gonna shoot them all. Shoot them down. Take them down. Do our stuff. Do our stuff. Wait. Ah, God, I need that to crack so bad. Mashugana. So, I'm not sorry. This is the Drone Show. Kick it. Who's here tonight? Hey, Samantha Morris, the cat. How you doing, Samantha Morris? Good to see you back. Paris Dimon. Yeah, the Farsight guy said the big craft will arrive in January. Something's happening. Here it is. This is it. Contrary 1, 1, 1. Move along. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Get out of here. Hey, Thor. Welcome to the show. Jeanette. Save the show. Welcome to the show. Jim Davidson. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Who's this guy? It ain't a guy. Mrs. Brooke is, huh? It slipped on me. When I clicked on it, I was clicking on Marcel. Welcome to the show, Mrs. Brooke is, huh? And then just did it again. Paul Richardson, welcome to the show. Hey, Metalhead, what do you say there, master? How you doing, huh? The master of pain and rock and roll. TR. SR. What's up, Troy? How you doing, man? Come in here for the drone show with your stud, Rish Giorgiano. So yesterday, we did the members show, and it was a hoot. I got to tell you, that show, that was good. How did my eyelashes get that wet? They messed up my glasses. I need these so you can't judge me by how tired I am, or sick, or dead, or dying, or living. Then we put the glasses on, and it hides all the crinkles. What do you say, Troy? Welcome, everybody. Bob Birkins. 2 B's are better than 1. What do you say, Bob? UFO 91. Did you change your 91? Did you move it over? I thought it was next to the UFO. I mean, it's next to it. I never yawn. Why am I yawning? Hey, Marcel. Matal. Head. Welcome to the show. Hello, Helicity. How are you? You are so beautiful. Glenn Collins, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We got a Henry Sterling. Hello, Henry. Hen. Welcome to the show. Anybody call you Hen? Hey, Henny. Henny. Henry. Is Henry the same as Hendry? In Goodfellas, when they are in their youth, before they get older, you know, in Goodfellas, they run the story from when he's in school, and, you know, it's the whole thing. And he goes, this is my friend Hendry. He said Hendry. Not Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's young actor. This is my friend Hendry. He called him Hendry. I've heard that before on the East Coast. They don't talk like that. I think maybe it was his accent. It's my friend Hendry. Maybe he was going to say Henry Drew Baker or something, and it came out Hendry, you know? Yeah. My dad does that. We tease him all the time. Well, we used to. But my dad was terrible with names, but a really good salesperson. My dad, it's a long story, but he if your name was Craig, he wouldn't be sure he heard you right, so he'd go, "Hey, Rich, this is Craig right here, Craig, you know, Greg or Craig. This is Kevin. You would forget." He'd cover all the bases. Kevin. No, that was before Parkinson's. That was 25, 30 years ago. He still did it his whole life. Terrible with names. You know, how come you never remember anybody's name? He would always say, I'm never going to see him again, so I don't put the effort in. All right. That's a good point. Good point. All right, welcome to the show. We got a little late start, so if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It does mean we have a lot of show to do. FAP made it. Sky Allen made it. Anomalies and The Real Deal made it. Dan Peters made it. What do you say, DP? Alfie Joe Bob made it. Welcome. Welcome to the Drone Show, part 20. It is, hey, what's this? Learn more about chat platform support. Support can be beautiful. Huh? Hold on. I've never seen this before. On my chat room. You guys can't see it. I don't know what's going on. There we go. So, we're still in it. Now, as I was saying, and I got sidetracked by myself, we did the members show yesterday, and it was a hoot. And a couple of the sightings that were happening across the world, I saved some of them from yesterday's show to show you today because they're really weird. Like, some of these sightings don't make any sense. What the drones are doing, it almost looks like they're just there, right? See, the government is telling us not them, right? They said it's not them. It ain't our adversaries, they said. No. It's something else. They're drones. They don't know where or who, according to them, is flying them. And like Trump said, and it makes sense, our military, our government knows what they're doing, which I don't believe. But apparently Trump has been briefed on this because he's an incoming president. So he gets all the briefings as they come in to prepare for his new arrival. So he's up to speed on shit. Trump knows. He seemed to be he seemed to be honest when he said, it's not nefarious. And I think he's right. I don't think it's nefarious. I think what is going on is exactly what is going on. They're just flying. It's somebody like me being paid to annoy. Somebody has got friends. Doesn't take many to fly a dozen drones, 20 drones. They could all be programmed. Yep. You can program your drone to fly to a location. You can program it to stay at that location for 5, 10, 20 minutes. Have it go to another location. Yes, I can do that on my drone. As long as the battery's good, I can tell it what to do, how long to do it, and then to come back home. That's DJI technology. We've got 20 satellites dedicated to DJI in the sky, at least. I mean, when I pull up my drone and I go to fly it, it tells me how many satellites are in the area. It's usually 18, give or take. So they have it all. And it's an amazing drone technology that we're seeing here. What's going on with the drones, I mean. Not my drone. I have a regular drone. These drones just seem special. And we did see that video of fishermen who supposedly got one that crashed. And it looked, remember I showed it to you? I don't know if I still have it. It looked nothing like a drone to me. I still want you to, we still have to finish that guy who knows everything about the drones. We're at the 8-minute mark of 14. We still haven't finished that interview with the guy who thinks he knows everything. All right, so let me see if I still have it. Oh yeah, here's the video of the drone that they supposedly captured. And I got to be honest, it looks like a movie prop. And it probably is, but I don't know. This is what we're being shown. Remember? So here it is. I don't know if I showed this on the show yesterday, but yeah, I mean, you know, this looks like it's from a movie. Look at the wings and shit. I mean, this is really cool if it's real. If it's real. Why is this guy hovering? This is photoshopped. Oh my God, this is photoshopped. Is it? Oh, that guy's really there? What's he standing on? What is he standing on? Why is this guy on the outside of the boat? He's on the outside. Is this real? I don't know. It looks real. We've got a light there and a light here, and you can see there's two shadows, so it's probably real. But it's really weird. Wait, where's this guy? Is he bending over here? Where's this guy? Wait, this is photoshopped. Look at this. There's a guy missing. Wait, look, here it comes. Where is he? Where is he? He's walking over. Oh, he was leaning over. Okay. I don't know. I still think this is... I don't know. It looks fake to me. Hey, Renee, hope your arm has a speedy recovery, too. From Jeanette. Levitating. Yeah, he is levitating. I know, right? Cruising. What'd you do to your arm? Were you rollerblading? I don't know if that's real, but that guy... I mean, this just looks wrong. Guy's on the outside. We don't see the guy behind the drone. Let me see if we see a shadow. He just pops up, and there's his body right there. I think it is weird. It just boop and then goes to the side. All right. Well, I think it's fake. I think it's fake. Then we showed you this one yesterday. Let's just go through these real quick just to get you caught up. These were from yesterday.
What the hell is this?
She does swear.
They were flickering lights, and there's a bunch of people pulled over on 75. What the fuck? They're changing colors? Yeah, but what is it? See this right now? This is... We're at the Grange Hall exit on 75, and this is over the sky right now.
And if people don't know what a drone show looks like at this point in their lives, well, that's on you. You should know what drones look like flying, and you got them right there. So that's drones, but programmed. Okay, this was really cool. I'm going to replay it for those of you who were here yesterday. I just think it's a great, great father and son experience, and I want to play it again. I like this. This is amazing. John Lennon and Julian Lennon both had UFO sightings, and when you hear what they saw, you might believe that there's something weird going on with the Lennons. They both saw the same thing. Well, anyway, take a list. This is really good. This is good. Seriously. Look how much they look alike, too. It's crazy.
I mean, I've seen, as Dad had also seen a UFO. I've clearly seen a UFO.
Over here, up there, I saw a UFO, and it went down the river, turned right at the United Nations, turned left, and then down the river.
Says this thing came along. I can tell you exactly what it looked like. Went up the Hudson, went under the bridge, and then zapped off.
It wasn't a helicopter, and it wasn't a balloon, and it was so near.
And it looked what, sort of round, white, luminescent, and silent?
Silent, and it looked dark, like black or grey in the middle, and had white lights, just looked like light bulbs, you know? Just going off, on, blink, 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 blink. round the bottom, and on top was a red light.
My experience, I've had two experiences, but the most profound was, funnily enough, was one of those flights on good old TWA.
How old were you at the time?
8, 9, 10, 11, something like that. And I was in the front part of the plane. Everybody had watched the movie. Everybody had gone to sleep. I was staring out the bloody window as I normally do. And I was in front of the wing on the right-hand side. And I'm just staring out at the stars, literally. And I kid you not, all of a sudden I see your archetypal UFO with the lights around, light on top. It was silver, or have a reflective metal, with white lights all the way, pulsating white lights all the way around. It stayed there. I can't tell you how long.
How far away from the plane was it?
It was right there. It was 50 feet.
50 feet from the wing of the plane?
Yeah. In front of the wing of the plane.
Did anybody else notice it?
Nobody else was there. Everybody else was asleep.
And how big do you think it was?
The radius would be about the width of this room.
Oh.
It just started doing this.
Why is it anytime there's a sighting that's really close to an airplane, everybody always says 50 feet? Eleganzo said it. I've heard somebody else say it. Yeah, they all say it. Pilots said it. It came within 50. Because 50 feet is close enough to where you're not going to get hit, but it's not far enough to say, man, that wasn't that close, because that's close. 50 feet in an airplane going hundreds of miles an hour. And this is amazing what he's saying. This is great.
Going up at the same speed. And I'm watching it through the window going up and over. And there was nobody in the seats on the other side. And so I ran to the other side and was at the window like this. And I was at a seat or two in front of where I actually was in here. And it came down the other side. This is on my mother's life. I came down on the other side and sort of pitched itself there for a few seconds. Proceeded to move forward, what looked like relatively quite slow, and then literally just went and disappeared it forward. And that was that.
And this is going to sound crazy. Did you
Welcome to
have
the
a
club.
sense that was for you?
Well,
That you weren't just seeing something.
you were
but that
chosen.
maybe that was for you?
I could have taken that
Yeah.
angle.
He didn't, though.
Like,
He didn't go that angle. He's sane.
I mean, there's been moments in my life, certainly, that I felt things have happened at a particular time for me to notice things. Where for me, that was undoubtedly a sign, a relevant sign that made me certainly feel that, and I'd had other experiences, that was a real connection, a real message.
Wow. Oh. You know what's interesting? When they both, he and John, his father, were telling their stories, they didn't stutter, they didn't clamor, they didn't, none of that. They just remembered and told the story. That's the difference between someone being honest and somebody making stuff up. They seem to be, well, I mean, they've told the story before, but they seem to be legitimate. Yeah. To me, they saw something. It's just amazing, isn't it? I go, I've never seen anything like what they saw. And I purposely went out to find it. Didn't find it. And they found it. It found them. It found them. They were in an airplane in a tube going 550 miles an hour. And the UFO came to one side and it went up. He goes to the other side of the airplane and the UFO comes down the other side. How did it know? How did he know? Interesting. Just really cool shit. That's cool. That's a cool celebrity sighting. Usually there's half that, you know. That was I'm glad I saved that. Matter of fact, that's going in the archives for future use. I like that Joe Rogan show. All right. Now, do you remember before we had the drone and incursion, and I mean, excuse me, right before. God. Sorry. Right before we were being shown all these lights in the sky, but there were no spotlights. You know the ones I'm talking about when there's a new movie or a grand opening, they have like 4 spotlights and they go like this. And they pull the sky and these are them, right? The beams will go up, they'll crisscross, and then they'll come back out. Okay, we've seen that. That's what I thought we were seeing. But there were no spotlight beams. How could that be? And they were going really fast from one side of the sky all the way to the other. Not an isolated part of the sky because it's at Paradise Valley Mall. It's because it's covering the whole sky. You know, I've seen shit like this. This I have seen, and I know the year was 2014 when I saw it, and it was I actually got it on video on my phone, but guess what happened? Back then, they didn't have the transfer as good as it works now, you know, from one phone to the other. It was lost. Yep, it was lost with about 100 other photos. I got some of my photos and videos, but not all of them. You remember those days? Frickin' A. Well, you know, now everything's backed up, but I mean, backed up immediately. So this is a sighting that I showed yesterday, but I have it here because it's really cool looking, but this is what we saw. And I've been looking for a video to show you guys, and I have one here. It's a partial, but remember that? And then we didn't see the dot, but watch the white light that comes by. See these lights? This light here? Remember those days? That was happening before the drones appeared. And now we know why. Because they were in the clouds. Look how fast that goes. That's in Iraq or Iran. I don't know. It was in a war. Somebody's saying that this possible drone technology in the war. I don't know. That's fast at the end, right? Look at that one more time. The way it takes off at the end, that looks legit to me. I don't know if this is fake. Doesn't look it. You could even see right here the cloud gets thicker, and it does. It's thinner here, and then it gets thick, and you can't see the light pour through it, which is amazing if they're doing a fake, see? You see? See how no light? It is showing. You can see it lighten up, but it's not bright like this. And then it goes back and forth over this dividing line in the cloud. It's legit. Sorry. I think it is anyway. I could be wrong. Hey. You know, that's what's in the sky. It's crazy. That's not our drones. I don't even know if that's China. that China drone? Is that China's drones? I almost deleted this and said it was totally fake. I showed this yesterday too, because this is a really good TR3B. I'm not sure. I think it might be fake. I can't tell. I just can't. In this video, I can't. But watch. Hey, I'm gonna go outside. All right, take the trash out. Okay, wait, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Look, you see it? I mean, come on. I'm gonna call bullshit, and here's why. Each one of these bright lights here, it's the same light, duplicated. See this nudge right there in the side? See this thing sticking out of the white? Here it is, and here it is. The odds of that happening, although it is a little different, it's over here too. A little bit coming out. It's just slightly different, but I'm calling bullshit. I've seen this show before. I don't know, but it's pretty good. But the weird thing is the guy says nothing. He doesn't even get excited. Like, wait. That was a little bit disgusting. Okay, so he doesn't even get excited when he sees it. So here's where it starts. Does he even make a... I know why. You know why he didn't go? Because he already saw it. That was him going back. That was him grabbing his camera and rushing back. So he kept quiet. It's fake. Yeah, I think it's fake. Oh, wow, he got that close. I guess I cut it short yesterday, too. There you go. Yeah, that's fake. I can tell you that right now. That looks fake to me. Although I could be wrong. It could be the clearest TR3B fake that we've ever seen. Fake what? Nothing. I don't know if it's fake. Could be real fake. Like real fake. All right, you want to see fake? All right. Just to give an example of what fake and real look like. I don't know. I'm lost. I said it from day one when the drones came out. I said it's over. It's over. Here's another fake. Come on. No, back away. Zoom away. I want to see everybody looking at it. Mirror. Mirror. It's a Cylon. Yeah, what was his name that had the car that talked? Kevin? Was his name Kevin? I forget. What was the name of that show where the car talked? Hi, Steven. Steven? Like, hey, Bernie, how you doing? TJ Filoni, how you doing? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, hey. Space Cow. Hey, man. Well, all right. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Rich. We appreciate what you're doing in the trenches of ufology. Whoop, whoop. Much love, brother. You too. Thanks, bro. Space Cow throwing down a $14 super chat. I almost said, I was trying to figure out what the C is. And I almost said super dono, but it's a Chris. That's right. If you want to support during the Christmas holiday, show a little cheer towards your boy, Richie G. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. You can even become a member and support Truthology for ufology that way. All right. It'll be worth it, I promise. Space Cow, thank you very much. That was cool. I forgot all about super chats because we were running late. Thanks for doing that. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Happy holidays. I don't want to disrespect anybody's religion, but I'm an American, and that's all I know. I'm an idiot. I'm an American idiot. That's what I should call my next channel. American Idiot. Oh, wow. I like that. Well, I took the pen in the other room. I won't remember it. Thank you, Space Cow. Me and my memory lately. Ozzy Tiger, what's up? You emailed me a picture? Let's take a look. I was in email all day today. Wait a second. Where did all of these emails come from? December 17th? What's today? Oh my God, it is a week later. You guys on the members show yesterday, didn't I go in my email and say, oh my God, that my emails still didn't come through. Now I know where the 4 days were. Oh, Mr. Sunshine. Oh, yeah, here it is. A little, what is this? Oh, nice picture of that ass. Jesus Christ. Oh, Mr. Sunshine, thank you for this. Your face. Movie to analyze. System for your drone. Yeah, iridium flare satellites. Yep. What's today? This sucks. It was Mr. Sunshine's birthday last week. I am so angry right now. Oh my God. Guys, I'm sorry. I looked in my email. I didn't realize this. This is what's happening in my goof. I have several email accounts. I have 4. And I use one for Rich Saves America. I use one for family. And I use one for all of us, right? Well, not the Goof on Radio. I use another one. But I have an account. My other account, my Hotmail account, I can't get into. All of a sudden, probably 2 weeks ago, I had a really strange thing. Like it locked me out. So I made my password again, which they usually do if you don't change it. They somehow force you, because it won't work, to change your email. So I did. And then I tried getting in again and I couldn't. And it was the same me. I wrote it down. I took a snapshot. I mean, I do it all so you don't forget. And I took a picture. I said snapshot. Still living in the 80s. Snapshot. Snapshot. Oh, I hope you're hearing me, Mr. Sunshine. I'm so sorry. And then now, I'm just having all of these issues with my Gmail accounts. Well, this account. Just the one here. It's almost, and let me tell you, GUFON lost 165 subscribers since yesterday. Come on. Who loses 160? Hey, I was saying the same thing. It's got to be a glitch, right? Well, usually they fix them within a day. So we'll find out tomorrow if I still have. It's crazy what's going on in this GUFON. Anything connected to GUFON, it seems there's something wrong with it. And I'm sorry. It was your birthday. That makes me so mad. I have to write something. Hold on. This is pissing me off. I'm really sad, actually. I had to say happy birthday late. I'm so angry. All right, let's get back. I'll get back to work. Sorry. That really sucks. Some people ask when they're new to this show, they come in and they don't understand why I won't talk to the chat room, right? He doesn't care about the questions in the chat room. He doesn't care that we have questions. He doesn't care, right? I care more by not talking to the chat room. Perfect example just happened right now. And I try doing the chat room and being along with you guys, and I don't run that type of show. I don't run a chat room show. I run a show where I'm trying to entertain with the information being given to us by the UFO community and abroad. Right? When you watch real shows, they don't talk to the audience. You know, I understand maybe you're living 5 years ago when, you know, that's what used to be on YouTube all the time, just people in their chat room. But this is more like, you know, if I talk to you, I can't do this. So I can't talk. Now, if I'm interacting because of super chats or I ask a question and I'm waiting for answers, that's different. And I'm sorry if I can't see everything you're saying to me. I really am. I wish I could do better. I just can't. I tried it. So it is what it is here. And if you watch other shows that run a smooth operation, they don't talk to the chat room. Or if they did, they had somebody else helping them. All right. I just wanted to say I'm sorry I don't spend more time in the chat, but I can't. It's impossible because then I get taken away from the show, the actual show that I set up for tonight. All right. So here we go. We got that TR3B. You know, the one I just showed. Okay. The guy, I thought maybe he was in the bathtub. He got up and no, it's not real. All right. Hundreds of orbs with an air raid siren blasting in the background. This I also showed on the members show, I think. So I wanted to replay this real quick. And I know you're saying, well, why are you showing these? A member show special. If they want to see it, go see it. Trust me, there's more than this. This is only 4 videos I'm showing you.
It is going down in Dimona. Look at this shit. Look at this.
And also, this is, you know, there's only one of these, you know. It's not like I have 2 or 3.
Smart bombs or something. Look at this shit. They drone bombs or something. Look at this.
I love this guy.
What? Oh my God. What they done shot over here?
He sounds like he's
Look at this.
got his head on his shoulders. Like he's not an idiot.
I'm filming this shit. It is crunk. It is crunk out here. What? What they done shot down? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look. Look. Every direction they coming.
All right, John Griggs, I'll be with you in a moment.
It's all over.
Thank you for the super chat. I'll show it in a minute.
What is these?
Look at that email real quick.
It's going down under Israel skies, bro.
Jeez, I don't see it.
If there's perfection,
I don't see it.
This must be heaven in your eyes, walking with you under Israel's sky. Under Israel's sky.
John, I don't see your email. What email is it under?
It's crunker than a bitch out here.
I mean, I'm going all the way back to December 6th. I don't see your email here. Yeah, I see my boys right there. Yeah, I don't see you at all. Nathan? Where'd this one come from? Mr. Catfish? Yeah, this is interesting. Mr. Catfish sent this to me. Mr. Catfish 2100 has been around the channel for several years and always sends me good stuff. And I think I'm going to show you this one that he sent me, because this is really, really... All right, you know what I want to do? I want to do that next. I'll do that next. His video next. John, thank you very much. John Griggs sending out a $5 super chat with a message. A chat super. Hey, Rich, I shot you a pic of a stealth drone above my work. Oh, wasn't a B-2 bomber because it wasn't nearly big enough. Wait, hold on. I think I saw it. Oh, Mike. This is great. Mike Johnson sent me something cool. All right. Oh, I'm glad. All right. Hey, I don't see your email. Yeah. John Griggs. I don't see it at all. Hold on a second. I'm looking. He only has one good ball. Oh my God. I almost. Yes. Stars and night vision. I need an alien, an AI clone of myself so I can interact. Hey, Anjali. Didn't see you there. Good to see you. There's. I don't see your email, my man. I don't. John Griggs. You want to send it again? GUFONradio@gmail.com. Maybe it didn't make it through. Thank you for the 5, though. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. right around the. Thank you. Thank you very much, John. I'll keep an eye out for. I just realized what I said. One good ball here. Oh, that's funny. That's an inside joke. Oh, you thought that was the Middle East? That video I just played with the sirens going off? It could be, yeah. Oh, yeah, it could be. I see what you're saying. So they're lying. Why do they gotta lie? Could be. We don't know, though. I mean, it didn't sound like a guy was in that part of the country in the Middle East. It sounded like he was Leroy Johnson, who lives around the corner from me. All right. What was that? Oh, yeah, I was going to show you this. All right. Of course, there's always people out there who are going to lie. And people make stuff up every day in this community. So I wanted to show you something that you may not have known when taking pictures or video, rather, I should say video, when taking video of a star. And what are stars' backgrounds? Just black, right? It's just black space. So you have a bright light that you're focusing in on with a black background. The camera is doing this, with it's like, oh my God, wait, it's black there, white here, lots of black here. And you get artifacts out of that. Strange little computer chips we have in our cameras doing the hard work, trying to make it work with the black and the white. Black and white, it's always going to be a problem, folks, if we keep talking about it. Wait, what am I talking about? Racism. Jeff Garvey throwing down $5 saying, it goes all over one ball and Zeke Fugel. Where is he? Right, where is Brandon Zeke Fugel? Thank you for the 5 and the reminder. All right, thank you very much. Zeke Fugel is Brandon Fugel of Ona Skinwalker Ranch. I can't do German. I can't do a German speaking English. It's very hard. Never been able to do it right. It just doesn't jive. And plus, I don't want to practice. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate the 5. Jeff, a continuing supporter of GUFON for several years as well. Happy holidays to you and yours, bro. And a good New Year's. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something Christmas Day. Yeah, because I'll be alone as far as I'm concerned. So I'll be able to do the show. Even if I went over those people's homes, even if I went, I'll be home by 7. All right, maybe 8. I don't know. We'll see. So, out of focus, even if you're in focus. Forget I said out of focus. Even when you're in focus, I'm ready to show you. I'm just talking. Even if you're in focus, you can do this with the star Sirius. Sirius gives you the strangest anomalies. It's like, well, all right, it's different from a high 8 camera to a full digital. All right, this right here is what I'm talking about. This is not a UFO, as this person will tell you it is. This is a star. Out of focus. It is. Now, it doesn't have to be. It can also be a street lamp. See, it depends on the setting on the camera and the setting and the person using the setting on the camera and the setting. Everything, including the air that it's looking through, plays a factor, and also air and or atmosphere plays a major role in getting this. See what I said? Out of focus, star, light bulb, or anything lit. You know? I have this video. I showed it before. It's of Sirius. And it looks like it's alive. You can see all these, there's concentric circles, there's swimming of light going on, different colors. This is, at 3 a.m. I thought, because I've never, when I first started sky watching, I was still, you learn the sky at different hours of the day. Anytime I go outside, I can look up at the sky, when I get my eyes, focused in and everything, I could tell immediately if something's wrong. Like if there's an extra dot or there's something, like a light that shouldn't be. It's so amazing how much I remembered. I mean, it's amazing. Well, you do put in 24,000 hours staring at the sky day and night. You're going to memorize it. God, I am so glad I got into this field. I know more about the constellations and the planets and NASA. I mean, all the things that go into ufology, it's not just going outside and looking up and reporting back to you. It's a world of information. It is a history that goes back hundreds of years, really thousands if you want to get technical about it. I feel that these beings have always been here, even though I'm calling them aliens. I think they're from here. Yeah. You know what else I think? I think the earth is bigger than what they're telling us. Shh. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Why do you think they won't let anybody to the snowy parts of the world, the North, South Pole? Oh, it's too cold and too treacherous. It's a desert where we can't find you if you get lost, if you crash your plane. It's too risky. No. There's something up there, down there, in there. There may be an inner earth. Seriously. You remember Mel's Hole? Remember that guy? Mel Waters? I feel like I got water on my face. There was an alleged hole in his backyard that seemed to go on forever. It was strange. It was, an animal came out of it from a sheep that was lowered into it in a cage. Sheep came back up, wasn't alive anymore. Something came out that looked like a seal with human eyes, and it went up to each one of the 4 men, and Mel Waters said it was a strange experience. Then the thing goes back into the hole. That hole, and there may be many of them, that hole basically is a vent, ventilation, more or less. My opinion, I think so. I think it's a way to get, or it's more than that. It could be a viewing station for underground, for people living in the ground. That hole, Mel's Hole. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Hey, if you look at the pyramids, they had those ventilation shafts, those little ones that veered off to the sides. Oh, no, those were supposed to be for constellations to see if they were lined up. Then you turn on the power in the pyramid. That's what it's for. Oh, maybe that's what those holes are for. Mel's Hole. And then Mel sold his property to the government, allegedly. Then he moves to another property many, many miles away. Guess what's on it? On his property? Another hole. Mel has 2 holes. I got none. All right, let's move. So this is from our friend, Mr. Is this Mr. Sunshines? Stealth Run. Okay, there it is. I see it. Public safety. Okay, I won't say the rest of it. Thank you for resending. I'm gonna do this first. Hold on, I'm lost. Is this what I'm playing? Here is some reading. All right, hold on. Okay, that's not it. Hold on. All right, I don't know where I got this from. I can't remember. I said it earlier and I lost. Drone suppliers CEO says mysterious drones use FAA lighting. All right. While this is playing, I'm going to grab my drone and see something. Oh, I'll do it after. Hold on. I want to watch this. I haven't seen this yet.
Look at it.
Frustration building with each new drone sighting across the Northeast.
And seems like there's multiple drones all over this airport tonight, man.
The FAA forced to slow traffic at Stewart International Airport Friday night north of New York City because of multiple reports of drone sightings in the area. Mayor Eric Adams saying his team is taking the reports of drones in the region seriously.
We're going to have an immediate response. We're getting ready to check. We're getting ready to look into some new innovative ways of, if need be, to take down drones with the proper permission from the FAA.
And New York's Governor Kathy Hochul saying this has gone too far, demanding that the Biden administration step in by directing additional federal law enforcement to New York and the surrounding area. In Ocean County, New Jersey, the Sheriff's Department launching its own industrial drone after numerous reports of sightings in the area. One deputy reporting roughly 50 drones coming in over the ocean.
The facts are that they are very big objects in the sky. The fact is that's just concerning to us, is nobody has seen them land or take off.
Reports.
See, this is bothering me as a drone operator. Because this is like when there's a school shooting. They want to ban all guns, right? They're going to want to ban drones because of this. From people like me who happily love to fly and not hurt anybody. What about the innocent people who don't do it wrong? That's not fair. You know? And that's what's going to happen. They will. If Biden does anything like that, I swear to God, Trump better turn it around. Because billions of dollars, thousands of jobs will be lost. Biden will probably do something like that. I don't know how they can. He's only got, 20 days, 25, 30 days? I don't know, whatever, 27 days. That's what I think the drone show could be about, too. Make it like an invasion. It'll force government's hand. So fucking what? You're banned. Let's say they ban it anyway. They're still going to fly them. Idiots. Oh. Well, we don't know that yet, but I have a feeling that's what's coming. I want my drone forever.
Of drones flying
I
near
feel
a naval
free.
weapons station in New Jersey as well.
And I did talk to the commander there.
Yeah.
His men are seeing it
Fucking
right
A.
there at the base. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? A munitions depot of that caliber.
Fucking
and,
A.
and these drones are hovering in close proximity to it.
Hoovering.
So on a call with reporters, officials from a wide range of agencies, including the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, the FAA, a Joint Chiefs of Staff official confirmed those drone sightings at the naval station, but added that they do not believe that they are from a foreign actor or have malicious intent. The question people still have is, how do you know that? So for more on this, let's bring in Jeffrey Thompson. He is the CEO of Red Cat Holdings. The company supplies sophisticated drone technology to the U.S.
That's a drone guy. Wait, what did he just say? They supply technology. Wait, what?
The company supplies sophisticated drone technology to the U.S. military. Jeffrey, perfect person to have talk about this today. I'm sure your phone is blowing up and you're getting questions all about this. Right off the bat, I'll just ask you, because you're in this world, what do you think is going on?
Well, I'll say it's probably not our adversaries. I don't know, any adversary that would actually use proper FAA lighting to display where they are. It would be way too easy to shoot them down. They're slow moving. They're big. So I definitely take adversary off the table right away.
Wow. Wow, this guy. He thought it through, huh? Of course they would use FAA lights, you schmuck. What a dummy. You act like you're there. You ever hear the term, when in Rome? Well, that's what they're doing. They're acting like they're supposed to be there. God, that's why they won't shoot. You know, they won't shoot their own kind down. Put on the lights. Yes, you put the FAA lights on like you give a shit. Penis with ears said so. Oh, okay. Idiot. You could tell this guy never worked counterintelligence. Not that I have. Or have I? Ever wonder why I hate Lou so much?
That's interesting. I don't believe I've heard that before, so thanks for that. When you look at these videos, and I'm sure you've seen what a lot of people have seen online, can you identify what type of drones these are and what they might be capable of? Because one of the things that people were initially concerned about is that they were, not the drone that you buy at Best Buy or something. It's the size of cars, some of these.
Yeah, they do look much larger than a consumer drone. Red Cat has two products. We've been accused all week of possibly being the culprit. We have the only commercial drone swarm available for 80 drones that can be launched by a single operator. We also have a Flight Wave 130, which is a bigger drone that has very long flight time. And these drones that you're seeing in these videos have very long flight time. I can tell you right now, it is not us. Please stop calling me. So there's a lot of, that they're big, the fact that they're large, that's the only thing that seems really odd to me, as I'm actually trying to figure this out. But they should have remote ID if they're already flying with proper lighting. All drones are required by law to have a remote ID. And if you want to be a DIY investigator, you could always get a scanner product that's free on, free apps, and you could see if they're broadcasting down to you if you're near those drones, and you could become the investigator. I'm not close enough to where it's all happening, but it's pretty simple to see if they're broadcasting a remote ID that's required by law.
But you are close enough to the whole world that this is happening in, and what I'm hearing from you is what we are hearing from the federal government, that you're not worried that it's a foreign actor because they wouldn't come in using FAA lighting, but still, we don't know what it is. It could just be regular folks operating.
Maybe they're trying to test them and try to stay under the radar by actually doing it properly according to the law. But when we do all of our mission tests, we do them at nighttime. Almost all missions by the U.S. military at nighttime, and we try to make it so you can't find us, can't see us, can't detect us. So there's a lot of controversy on why they would an adversary would actually be doing it the way they're doing it if they're trying to do the training to do some
it's
drills.
at more than one location.
Right. Well, we'll shed some light on it. One interview at a time. Jeffrey Thompson, thanks so much for taking the time and for clearing up about your company.
He's talking as if it's just happening in Jersey. Unreal. No, he probably doesn't do interviews. He doesn't do interviews. He doesn't know what he's doing. How do we know it's not him? Watch this. Watch. I'm not GUFON, okay? My name's Rish Giorgio. I'm GUFON, okay? It ain't us. It ain't me. So stop calling. Not that hard to lie. Not that hard to lie. I did it better than him. It could be him. What better way than to address the media on your own drone incursion? Can you imagine if it is them? That'd be the greatest ever. So what did he say? It can't be our adversary. It can't be our adversaries because they wouldn't use FAA lights. It could be another company like his testing drones, but why do it out in the open when he does his out of sight, out of mind? Well, sorry. Not everybody could be like you and hide your technology from the public. Maybe these people can't hide it like you. This guy thinks everything revolves around him. Isn't that weird? He acts like he's the only thing in town. Unreal. It's weird. It's a weird way to think. The way he thinks. Well, he might be the only drone gig in town. That's true. Hey, if you want to help support, what do we do? Truthology for ufology. All the links are in the show description. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. You know the deal. It is that time of year, folks. Car-size UAP drone filmed over New Jersey, which seems to be carrying some sort of payload. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this one. Look at this. What? Comedian. All right. Kevin Hart.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. What did I miss?
Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
What's on the back of it?
Oh my gosh.
What is on the back of that thing?
Listen how they act. What is with you people? Man, and you could tell that's a soy boy and a blue hair. Go.
Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Stop.
First of all, there's nothing. I don't see anything. Do you? I don't know what that was. It seems to be like it's a light. But why is it bending? Is it spraying something? It's like a hose came out, right? That is weird. And then what's this? Coming off the roof. What is this right here? Is this what it sprayed? Watch. It moves. See it? It's moving. See? Watch. What is going on? I think it's a light trick, but what if it isn't? And that's why these people are freaking out right there. Watch. It sprays. That spray goes onto the roof right there. And then they freak out when it comes rolling off the roof. Watch.
Oh my gosh.
Now watch. And here it comes. Right there.
Oh my gosh.
What is on the back of that thing? Ew.
What is that in the back of that thing? You know what? I don't know. It's a good video, though. It's weird. Like, you have to specialize your drone to spray water or toxic shit out of it. Yeah, my throat's giving out tonight. Oh, wow. All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. All right, here we go. What is this? Far Cry is ready. We found out what the drones are. Oh my God, I've got to play this for you. Kid, you're not going to believe who's doing a podcast. David Spade and Dana Carvey. I'm a little confused why these two are doing a podcast. Don't they have enough? Isn't it enough? Look, it's really them. When this came into my feed, I was like, what? This is crazy. They have Greer come on.
Dana, welcome to my new
guest
haircut.
today is Dr. David Spade, who's from. No, we have a guest we've had before.
Oh,
yeah,
Dr. Ted. He's on now. Okay, I'll ask him that.
Oh, good. Far away, Ted.
No. Anyway, so is your head spinning, or you're looking at this from a completely different point of view than almost all of us in America? So what are your just basic thoughts about this phenomenon of things in the sky?
There you go.
Well, I mean, as you know, I've predicted this sort of thing would happen for 30 years.
No, you didn't.
There's a covert.
No, he didn't. He never said drones are going to show up. What the
rogue military component that is behind all these drone sightings.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he's saying it's a rogue entity, which is what we assume too. We threw everything out there as well. Greer threw out 100 different theories. This is just one that somewhat is stuck to the wall, but it's sliding very quickly down the wall because he didn't predict drones. He predicted a covert black budget program that's gone rogue. First of all, there's no proof of that. Second of all, there's no alien evidence to be seen. Third of all, he's talking his shit again. How does he know? Well, we'll find out. He doesn't know shit.
Some of them are drones. Some of them are a little more advanced.
Drone sightings.
And most of them are part of a rogue military operation to basically create a psychological...
See what he did? Most of them. He leaves a little door open in case he's wrong. See? He didn't say all of them. Most of them. What a sack of fucking... I'm done. Box of rocks. What a dumb box of rocks. Backtrack 10 seconds ago.
Drone sightings. Some of them are drones. Some of them are a little more advanced.
Drone sightings.
And most of them are part of a rogue military operation to basically create a psychological warfare.
Did you see what he did with his mouth? We'll have to go back on this. Just watch what he did with his mouth. He raises one, or just watch.
More advanced.
Drone sightings.
And most of them are part of a rogue military operation to basically create a psychological warfare.
Unreal, right?
Effect in the media and in the public in advance of something that nobody knows is going to happen, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So there's a group of
the psychological part is working, by the way. We're all scared.
We're all terrified. So
yeah, you should be.
Unreal. I'm not terrified. I'm concerned, but I'm not terrified. These guys are soy men. What happened to these two? They used to be funny. Well, David Spade to me was never funny. David Spade was a third wheel in a group of people that grew up in the 80s that He just happened to be along with the funnier guys. He was the least. Anyway, just my opinion.
So this is very serious. So there's a group of guys who I've known for about 18, 19 months who are senior intel and aerospace operatives out of some desert locations. I'm not going to mention where they are. I've been to them, where most of the R&D testing and operations dealing with so-called UFOs, UAPs occur. Now, this guy, the main guy, has 6 other black sites, as they're called, operational sites that are very secretive, and are these particular ones are ones that are rogue and been running illegally for a long time. He is coming forward in the next 30 days or so, maybe less, with the evidence and unmasking himself and some of his operators, special forces guys, about what's going on at these sites, and with evidence. In other words, he's been operational when they have targeted.
Why isn't he talking now? Why do we have to wait 20 or 30 days? Is that when he gets approval to talk?
And downed extraterrestrial vehicles. He's been present when they've tested man-made UFOs, which are mostly what people see, that are essentially anti-gravity craft. And he's been present when there are a number of illegal operations that have occurred, including the incidental hitting and downing of civilian private planes that go up over this test area after a temporary flight restriction has gone up. So there are innocent people who have been murdered, and that's completely, there's no evidence that they were hit. So these are serious guys. The main guy I've been dealing with, I know some of the others, has been in those operations for 29 years, since the 1995 period, but he was very young. At that time, he didn't know he was involved in an illegal and unsanctioned operation. He does now, and they're fed up with it, and they want to come forward. Now, in advance of that, because what he's going to bring forward would be...
So now that the company he works for knows somebody's going to come out and speak and go rogue on our ass, come on. You don't announce you're going to have a strike coming in 20 to 30 days. We've got something for you. You just do it. Don't announce it. It makes it sound like you're selling tickets to a show. I hate that. And then what happens when it doesn't come through? Huh? Oh, he got cold feet. Or he disappeared. Or he won't answer my phones anymore. My call anymore. Some shit will happen. You'll see. There ain't no guy coming forward.
I understand if he can get this done in the next 3 weeks or so.
How about the next 3 hours? I'll give you 3 hours to get him.
The videos,
stupid,
the evidence, the proof, not only of the NHI, as they call them, non-human intelligence craft and bodies and beings, but of the man-made ones, and also of some operations that involve the transport of humans in experimental operations from distressed areas around the world. Now, as you know, we have a whistleblower who was a Marine who came across this in 2009 in Indonesia after there was an earthquake and tsunami. And he came across an operation of what looked like an octagonal disc that was about 300 feet across, size football field, that was levitating above a clearing in the jungle. And his platoon came across this. They were almost killed by these operators who were American, but did not look like they were any part of any armed forces insignia or uniform. Yeah. And they had crated up and were transporting humans who were barely alive. And they said, look, you can come with us. And then those were moved over into, we found later.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Us. And then those were moved over into, we found later.
The finger in the ear means a lie is in the air when Greer speaks. Anytime he puts that finger over, he's not only scratching the earpiece, the earbud, but he's lying to us, or he's not sure about this. He's not sure about shit. This guy just speaks and hopes that shit happens. He plays a rough game.
Us. And then those were moved over into, we found later,
liar,
experimental programs at some of these STIFs, these subterranean facilities, underground bases. So all of this is a very complex story. They have the goods, they have the proof. This will be the biggest disclosure related to these sort of issues in history. Well, I say it's going to be the biggest disclosure in human history, period. So in advance of that, these fascists and criminals that have, at the core of these covert operations, have been launching these sort of decoy drone events, and also orbs. People are seeing these orb-like things.
Yeah.
Those aren't extraterrestrial either. 100% of it's man-made. And we can unpack that. Then this is a huge problem because this is going to happen during the.
How does he know? How does he know? He's so smart. That's why they call him doctor? No. He worked in an emergency room type situation.
This transition before the next president comes in. I've been, doing kind of shuttle briefings from London to the incoming presidential team and the existing leaders at the Senate Intelligence and Armed Services Committee. So I've just been going flat out,
There's got to be video or pictures of Greer with these people. Yeah? Don't you think somebody in that part of the world has pictures of Greer going in and out of meetings with these famous people? Well, not famous, infamous people in government. Right? Right? We don't ever see that. I've never seen it. I don't know if he's really freaking lying about it. Just bold-faced lie. Like, is there a way we could find out if Greer was on an airplane flight? Is there a way we can find that stuff out? I don't think so. It's easy to lie when you know you can't be found. It's easy to stay at home for a few days. I didn't see him all week. Maybe his mail's still out front. Yeah, just leave it. It's not his mail, his paper's out front. Greer doesn't get the paper. I'm just kidding. But all right, one last segment here.
For the last few months, because we've known about this for some time. Now, this last flurry of all this activity, there are various reasons I think are being given inside out of Peterson Air Force Base and a couple other operational facilities that these drones are a part of a black budget project because they're sniffing out potentially a dangerous weapon that's gone loose or something like that. Mm-hmm. Now, I've heard that from several very good, highly placed folks in the intelligence community. That could.
Yeah. Blake and Brent Cousins. I'm playing around. Come on. That's funny. You never know. Those two guys are like superheroes. If you knew them, everything they touch turns into magic. Yeah. It's always a good thing. Yeah, they are. They've got this. They're just good at what they do, I guess. I don't know. I can't think it. But imagine having two of you. Imagine. Somebody knows what you're thinking most of the time. Be freaking awesome. You know how I like it. Just edit it the way we like it. That's all you got to say. Yeah. Go with the blue. All right, I'll go yellow. And other than changing their clothes.
Could also be a misdirect to create.
They got the
concern.
same.
But I do know that this is very serious. It's not just people misidentifying small aircraft. And these actually are part of a covert rogue military and corporate organization that I've been blowing the whistle on for 30 years. In fact, the way I knew this.
Guys, I don't understand the purpose of flying drones around and not doing anything that we could tell. Nobody's giving us an answer. So is it a rogue? Let's just, for lack of a better term, black budget program, people. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. I'm just really blown away that nobody can give us a freaking answer. And here's a guy with 1 million of them. Can't pick out one. He's still saying, if when we find out, I knew this was going to happen. You knew what was going to happen. What? He didn't say anything. I knew this was going to happen. That in his mind, he thinks this is a rogue black budget program, for lack of a better term, people. That's what he thinks this is. But there's no proof. In his mind, it's because the drones are so big and they're doing, God knows what. But this is the Trump hands. You got to do it like close up. God knows what. Maybe we'll come back to that. That scares me. He scares me. He's just talking. Oh, I got to show you this. This has been seen all over the Southeast. Hold on. Hey, where's the video? Oh, here it is. Now, there's been several of these sightings. Fireballs, re-entries. They're saying this is a re-entry of a satellite. Never gets old, does it? Oh, we got an ad. All right. And this like a Toyota, Lexus. No, we got used cars. Sunday, EasternShoreToyota.com.
A bright streak of light in the sky caught the attention of many people last night. Some of our viewers sent us video of the light show. WEAR's Sade Ray joins us. Sade, an expert, says this was no ordinary.
Sade.
Yeah, Hannah, I spoke with astronomer.
Woo, girl.
He says this was a
damn, let your hair, girl.
Atmosphere.
Sade Ray.
If you were up late Saturday night, you may have caught sight of a bright light moving across the sky. Smithsonian astronomer Jonathan McDowell said,
I didn't quite make it. I just have this California attitude, and I'm just my hair grow out all directions. I don't know how I got this job.
As this was a satellite.
This was a satellite.
So this was a Chinese commercial Earth imaging satellite. Taking photographs of the Earth from about 2016 to 2023. Big camera on board.
McDowell says it wasn't.
Is that guy the epitome of science fiction? You know who that is? Marty! That's Doc. Hey, Doc. Marty! You've got to get the door at 88 miles an hour. Hey, Doc, what do you say we put a few bets down? Marty, I did not create the mind time fucking...
And you see this fireball that we saw over the southeast United States.
He says the satellite made re-entry above New Orleans Saturday night. Videos from our viewers in Northwest Florida shows this fireball making its way through our night sky.
This fireball.
McDowell says we weren't the only ones to notice it. People as far as Missouri could have seen the event.
Oh my God.
But yeah, there's about half a ton something like that. And,
It's Sade Ray,
really
everybody.
makes a spectacular light show.
McDowell says space debris enters the Earth's atmosphere almost every day.
But usually over the ocean, or over somewhere there's not a lot of people seeing, or in the daytime where you can't see it, right? And so this was, or in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep.
He says because of the weight and speed, this fireball was easily seen.
So the meteors are the ones that go shoom, and sometimes they can be really bright. They can be as bright as this and go bang, and really, we call them fireballs. They're rarer than the normal shooting stars, but you do get them. But then if you see something that's taking a minute or two or three even to cross the sky and breaking up into multiple chunks and going much more slowly than a shooting star, that's space debris.
Space debris.
McDowell says,
"Ooh, girl!"
Over Missouri, most of the pieces burned up in the upper atmosphere. He says
That's a hard 2 words to say.
Pieces might have reached the ground.
That's Sade Ray, everybody. The upper atmosphere. That's Sade Ray, everybody. She thought she was going to be singing. She thought she was going to have that record deal. Why do you think she had her name changed to Sade? That used to be Sharon. Sorry. Hey, what's in a name, right? What do I know? Hey, I could be a dick. It's not nice to call people names. You think you're funny? You think you're funny? South Florida residents claim they've spotted mysterious drones in the sky here in Florida now. All right? You ready? You want to see it? Want me to show you? I'll show you. I don't care. All right. Wow, it is windy as a mother outside. Jesus, what the hell's going on? I heard no wind entering the atmosphere today. All right, check this out. South Florida. We're seeing them. That's right.
Sky. The FAA, DHS, FBI, and DOD have said that there is no
OMG.
national security threat, but they did confirm there have been some drones seen flying near or over military installations.
And some people in South Florida have claimed to have seen them in their own backyards. Sophia Hernandez gets to the bottom.
See this right here? That's a phantom. See how the legs come down, like I said? There's a little thing that goes across from leg to leg.
Bottom of it.
Many of you across South Florida have been sending into our newsroom videos of what look to be like drone sightings. But how can you tell that what you're...
Okay, ladies, what did I say about eyelashes? The eyebrows. You just can't put hair on your face and call it an eyebrow. I mean, Brezhnev would be rolling in his grave looking at these eyebrows. They're perfect. They're beautiful. They're too good. They got to be bushier. Anyway, I know she's on TV, but to dye your eyebrows. She dyed her eyebrows. All right, I had to say that. These women put on tons of makeup to be on TV. And I mean tons. It's a lot. You would be shocked what the men wear.
You're seeing is really a drone. Well, we took our eyes to the skies.
Oh, I knew she was going to no respect.
Like a flashing white-green light. And we followed it, and I pulled over, and that's when I took out my camera.
This video Rebecca Davila shot on her phone in Plantation shows what she believes to be drones in the sky.
So there was no noise.
It's an airplane.
We feel the airplanes here really loud, where we can actually it kind of shakes a little bit our home sometimes because they take off from the airport. So there was no noise. It was very quiet, and also that circle of light was.
There was no noise. It was very quiet. Quiet means that there's noise. It's quiet, right? quiet. Not silent, quiet. If you were silent, you don't make a noise. But if you're quiet, you can still make noise, but you're whispering like in a library. That's being quiet. She needs to choose her words because, Jeanette, details matter.
It was pulsating and it was getting brighter, and I even took pictures and it didn't look like a planet or a star. It looked like something very different that my eye has ever seen.
And miles away in Sweetwater, Eric Stanley saw something similar.
And then I saw like all the weird colors, and I was like, this doesn't look like a drone to me. Like, it's more like a plasma ball.
Sightings of what looked to be like orbs and drones, like this spotting near the 79th Street Causeway, leaving people confused.
What else would it be? And that's where the question is. Like, we just want to make sense of it.
The night sky is full of lights.
But the FAA wanting to clear the air as to what the different lights in the sky could signify, releasing this video explaining all aircraft, including drones, are required to have certain lights at night. Planes and helicopters typically have lights on the front of their wings, a white strobe light, and a red beacon light that flashes on their tail. The FAA says drones need to have strobe lights that are visible for at least 3 miles, fly below 400 feet, and have lights to help the drone pilot know which way it's pointing. Rebecca says what she's seen fits the bill.
Pretty close. Yeah, it was pretty close. The light was, at one point, it felt like a flashlight that was pointing, and it felt like it was pointing right at me.
Now, the big question that many residents have, as well as lawmakers, is who is operating these drones? The FAA says that there are more than 1 million registered drones in the U.S. Sophia Hernandez, NBC6 News.
So that was here. That happened in where Miami is here on the bottom of Florida, as you can see there. That's where Sweetwater is, just to the left of Miami. I want to show you all the places I've been to where I live. I've been to all these government places in my area. Hold on. Open up. There. Kind of. Almost every place it looks like. Because on my Google Maps, I put everything in there for my drives. You can see where I've been. It's pretty cool. Come on, get in there and focus. It's the bright light. All right. I know. Well, we started late, so I figured, well, why cut it short? That's not fair. Give you guys 25 less minutes. All right, I want you to see this. I know some of you, if not all of you, have seen this clip I'm about to show you. We haven't seen this, what I'm about to show you, in the media yet about the drones. This is a very interesting thing, what you're about to see. And I think I know why. Here we go. I think I know why this happens in mainstream media. Go.
Montages of clips of news organizations saying the same narrative outright, over and over, verbatim, word by word.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things they aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms.
Isn't that amazing?
Personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
They're getting fed this by someone, some entity, somehow or another they're collaborating.
That's
and they're
right.
all choosing this very specific narrative, and they're running with it, and they're trying to destroy people with it. And I saw them do it with me.
He did say something about ivermectin that I think wasn't actually correct, about CNN and lying, okay? Ivermectin is a drug that is commonly...
I did not want that to be, on the channel. I don't want to get in trouble again because I said something about a nose. Come on, with the Hocus Focus Act. Come on. Hey, I want to thank you all for hanging out a little bit later than normal, I know. But we started a little late, so I figured, Tonight, I feel good. You know, I'm not dying. You know, the good news is I haven't been dying. It's been a week. What's going on? Why can't I get focused? Can you do it? They say use 2 fingers and then do this. Didn't work. Come on. I don't want you to see the hand. Talk to the hand because the face don't understand. Wait, no, that's not it. I can't believe I can't get focused. All right, cops. Listen to this. You're going to like this. This is about the drones. Nebraska cop records U-shaped UAP a week ago. The object turned off blinking lights, you know, he says it made sharp 90-degree turns, and orb was seen also with no sound. The flight tracker shows no aircraft at that altitude. So now I'm a little curious if we're being lied to, just because. Oh no, it made 90-degree turns. It was real. Yeah, right. I haven't seen any video where anything made a 90-degree turn. Where is that, Sheriff? Ugh. Just the sight of that clown costume.
Eerie feel to it. After watching multiple of these things fly around, you can definitely tell that it's just not any of the stuff that we would have in our technology. We don't have anything
Porky, speak.
The way that they move and like their maneuver and the no sound and just the speed of them, they're just astronomically fast.
So you have seen these things go faster.
Oh, no wonder why it's the Fat Mord show.
Yep, I tried to get it on.
You got your soy boys on tonight. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, look at here, Johnson. There wasn't one at that altitude, so it must be a drone, Johnson. There it is. You see it? Looks just like an airplane. I don't trust the cop as far as his bullets go. I'm not listening to that jag-off. Nope. Just looking at his face. I didn't even want to see it. One more second. I didn't know. That was a Fat Mord show. All right, here's a video. Cluster of orbs spotted in Columbia, Maryland. Columbia, Maryland? I did not know there was a Columbia, Maryland. In 5, 4, 3, 2, a goo. Hey, Vafangul over there. I see ya. Dan. Italian do fool me mob. I exist income agency. Shh. Don't say it again. I peed. Good night, Samo. See you next year. Thanks. I didn't know. He's got work to do, I guess. Oh, it's 9:15? See the lights? Do you see that light that went by? These lights? That's how it all started. With those orb lights and yeah. They were above the... I don't know what this one was that were... It's pretty wild. There's a drone right up there. See, they look totally different than UFOs. When I would UFO hunt and see shit in the sky, it looked nothing like this. Because balloons don't look like drones. That's exactly right. Good answer. Hey, oh no. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, moderators and super chatters, keeping this place alive, kicking and moving. Thank you for your time and your support. And newcomers and veterans getting along in the chat room, kind of like the black and white cookie. Unification, education, friendship, and not in that order. It could always be friendship and then education. Or Trump. This is Trump with the right hand, right? And isn't the black power the left hand? Or is it the right hand? So Trump took another thing from the black man. Unbelievable. He's so racist. Dun, dun, dun. We do it here every night. What do? We do truthology for ufology. We do it for you. Shh. True. We do. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out, staying a little late after the late start and staying late after 9 o'clock. So have a nice Tuesday tomorrow. Finish off your Monday with a good one, if you know what I mean. All right. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Alien bless. It's another way to say God bless, but since God isn't really popular these days, we say alien bless because it's a UFO show. So with that being said, alien bless.
Look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem? And why did it stop one of the most treasured sites in Christian